Notice to all viewers and social media companies. Ohio residents can use medical marijuana for qualified medical conditions under Ohio House Bill 523. The host of the show, known as 420 Live or 420 Live Ohio, may use or consume legally purchased Ohio medical marijuana products during this video. 420 Live or Ohio Cannabis Live does not promote the use of illegal drugs. This content is for informative and entertainment purposes only. This content is not meant to be used as medical advice or to be used to promote misinformation about cannabis. Viewer discretion is advised.
Another Mastamynd hit.
What's up, everybody? It's your boy Mastamynd here with 420 Live. Welcome back to another episode. We got a good show for you today. As always, what are you medicating on today? I see everybody was in here a little early today. I see that we're broadcasting live on Facebook and YouTube. I will be activating the comments now. If you haven't already, make sure you do me a big favor and share the video and hit the like button. Yes, so we're back with another episode. Happy Friday, everybody. The title says it all. We got a new research study through the University of Cincinnati, and we have a special guest here. Dr. LaTrice Montgomery is going to be joining us here in just a second to tell us all about the new research, Ohio Medical Cannabis Research Study. So yeah, it's good to have everybody back. Motor breath, okay. Well, hey, how you doing, Sergeant Slaughter? Hey, Mike. Hey, Lynette. Okay, you got some sea cheese Starman. Do you like that? Is that good? You know, I'm just gonna freshen up a little bit. So, apple slaps. I've been wondering. I got to try some apple slaps. Whenever I hear apple slaps, I think about Apple Jacks. I like Apple Jacks, so maybe I'll like apple slaps. No, I don't know. What kind of effects is it? Is it good effects, Mike? You like it? The keep is great, Lynette. Okay. All right. Now you got me curious. Now I'm gonna have to check it out and try it and see what's happening. I'm gonna have to try it. So let's just go over a few things, recap. So we still have not heard anything about any tentative opening dates for any of the new dispensaries. So we have no information on that. Senate Bill 261, we haven't heard anything. We're still hoping that something might happen, but it doesn't seem like things are moving forward. So that's not happening. As far as the legislation to regulate marijuana like alcohol, that is on hold till next year. They made an agreement to have it on the ballot for next year's election. So we had to stay on top of that to see if that will happen. What you need to do is vote in the primary, and you need to vote in November. Those are your two objectives. Forget everything else, because it's already too late for anything else. Vote, and vote again. No excuses this time. We had to make sure that we put the right people in office, regardless of whatever the party is. Okay. All right. So I want to make sure that we talk about the event on July 1st. So you got me wanting to try that key. We've got some really exciting news. So we've got some sponsors. So now we're going to have dinner. We're going to have a live DJ. And we're going to have free mystery bags. I thought that the bags would be delivered by the time the show came around, but it didn't happen yet. So we're still waiting. So instead, what I did was I made a video for you all, and you'll see the full presentation on YouTube later. But I'll give you the teaser of our location here. We are on a little road trip to the park, everybody. Don't you love how I've been working on my editing and upgrading skills? I'm showing y'all that I'm putting a lot of time and a lot of love into our projects. So we're working hard to own your viewership. Make sure you tell everybody this is Ohio's #1 cannabis news resource. We are trying to bring everybody together, especially the patients and the caregivers, for the caregivers and patient caregiver. I said it backwards. Celebration. And like Hippie Smile said, make sure you vote. So yes, I'm showing this video too because this is kind of like a secret location. It's kind of hard to explain how to get to this place. So I'm showing you a little bit about how to get to it. But I'm gonna fast forward some stuff here, and now we pull it up, and you can kind of see, what the outside of the building looks like. And that's all I'm going to show you right now. So the rest of it will be on the video later. If you didn't see me yesterday, we'll have that for you. So we're going to move into the main meat of today's show, which is about the Ohio Medical Cannabis Research Study being done by the University of Cincinnati with Dr. LaTrice Montgomery. So, Dr. Montgomery, can you hear me?
Yes, I can.
All right, awesome. Well, thank you for coming on the show today. I'm really excited to have you here. A lot of us have been waiting on you to come on the show. So, before we jump into what everybody wants to know about, tell us a little bit about yourself and why you were involved in this research thing.
Sure. Well, thank you so much for having me and for sharing your platform. And I love the energy, so I'm glad to be able to share a study that I'm excited about, and I'm going to share in that excitement. So, as Anthony mentioned, I'm at the University of Cincinnati. I'm a research associate professor in the Department of Psychiatry there. And a lot of my research focuses on both the medical and recreational use of cannabis. And I really am coming at it from an angle of wanting to provide more education and more understanding, so that way folks can make decisions that are best for them related to products, related to the program, etc. So a great deal of my research, again, just focuses on cannabis more broadly. And so I'm excited to be here today to talk to you all about the current study that I'm conducting on the medical cannabis program.
All right. And like I said, make sure my audio is working. Yeah, definitely tell us some more. I'm going to bring up the flyer so people can see this flyer. And we're going to give you the link so that you can go ahead and register. So go ahead and give us the rundown a little bit on this.
Sure. So there is our study flyer. Thank you for sharing that. So this study I'm really excited about it. It's been a long time coming, but we are finally here. And this study has several phases, but most importantly, I want to talk to you about 2 different phases that we're really excited about. And the first one is virtual interviews, and that's what you'll see on this flyer. So basically what we're doing is that we're recruiting adult participants who are enrolled in the program for a 45 minutes to 1 hour interview. This interview is you can give your name or not, you can have your camera on or not. You can share as much as you would like to share or as little as you would like to share. If there's any questions that we ask that you're not comfortable with, you can feel free to skip over those. Again, we want this to be an experience for folks to be able to talk about the experiences that you're having with the program. So simple questions include things like, when did you get your medical marijuana card? What was your experience like with the program? What type of conditions do you have? And maybe other medications that you're taking. So we're really just trying to understand kind of the context and who are the patients that are in the program, and really wanting to kind of just improve things and just make sure that the patient experience is great. So that's really what the study is all about. So again, this interview, 45 minutes, 1 to 1 hour tops. And after you get done with the interview, the fun part, you'll get a $20 Amazon gift card. And I love Amazon, so I don't know if, I know people are like Amazon, but I know you can get a lot of really cool things on Amazon. So after participating, you will receive a gift card through email, and I try to send it within about 24 hours. And we really appreciate your participation, and we hope that we'll get all of you will participate in this interview. And I know there are some folks perhaps that are here that that has participated, and I hope that you had a great experience and can also share your experience with others, because we really are excited and want to hear from you. And the second part of this, once we kind of get all the data from the interviews and after we talk to everybody, we want to do a larger statewide survey where we can reach a wider range of people. And so part of the information that you would give us in these interviews would actually help to inform the type of questions that we're going to ask on the survey. So I'll be working with that data as well as with Anthony, who's graciously agreed to consult with us on this project around understanding the medical marijuana control program. What are areas that we can improve patient experiences with certain products, drug-drug interactions, all kinds of things. So we really, really love your participation. None of this can work without you. So I'm happy to, definitely have you and want to hear about your experiences. And if you have any questions about anything I'm presenting about the study, just hesitant about participating for whatever reason, please don't hesitate to reach out to us. The email address is located on the flyer. The QR code is there as well, so you can access the survey directly. When you click on that, you'll notice that it'll actually kind of ask you some screening questions. And if you're eligible, me and my research assistant will follow up with you regarding setting up the interview. Okay. So again, if you have any questions, feel free to chime away.
And just to be clear, so the main eligibility is you're looking for people who are actively in the program, right?
Yes, they're enrolled in the program, just adult participants. Yep.
Okay. All right, so adults only for right now, and then you're looking for people who are actively or currently in the program. And yes. The other part is, what do you think is going to happen with when you finish these studies up? Is it going to be peer reviewed by like more people at University of Cincinnati, or is it going to go to other universities like Ohio State? Will they be able to look at that data as well? I mean, I think that's a good question to ask, isn't it?
Absolutely, yes. That's a very important question to ask. And my goal is to disseminate it to as many people as possible. So in addition to publishing it in academic journals, the plan is to also make sure that, first and foremost, it's distributed here in Ohio. And so without kind of disclosing too much, I also just working with some folks at the Board of Pharmacy and just trying. So we want to make sure we kind of get it out to as many people as possible, and so that it'll kind of benefit, the direct program, and then with the hopes that that data can also inform other programs around the country.
Gotcha. Yeah. So Lynette says she signed up for hers on next Friday.
Nice.
So she'll
looking
be seeing
forward
Lynette.
to it. Thanks.
So,
Great.
Yeah, thank you for signing up, Lynette. And like I said, look for everyone else being able to sign up. And like I said, you're being a part of history. I mean, because, the more information that they can get into the research study, the more to help to make better decisions with improving our program, and also just the stigma in itself. I mean, I think that having a fact that we're having a legitimate research study by a credible organization like the University of Cincinnati is helping break down the stigma just in itself that it's happening. That's why I said in my title, this is breaking news, because like I said, the fact that a study is happening, the fact that patients actually get something out of it at the end, to me, that is also another exciting thing. And we all want to help, but sometimes we also need a little bit of extra help. And I'm a big fan of Amazon. And I think that there is a lot of things you can purchase on Amazon, including food, depending on where you live at. So it's definitely something that you can also use it to buy a gift for somebody else. So if you want to gift it to somebody else, I mean, you can add that to your account and buy something else and give it to somebody else. So that's something that Amazon does that I think is phenomenal, and a lot of companies don't offer that, to where you can kind of share your gift card with your friends or family in a way, whether it's buying them a gift or sending them something, or heck, splitting a gift card and sending them a $10 Amazon gift card. I mean, it's just amazing all the things you can do with that Amazon $20, especially if you have more than one person in your house. I mean, you might have more than one person, or you might know more than one family member who's got their card. I have a lot of people who have the brother and the sister, so that all that information can really be helpful, as far as the research. let's see here. Leah says she's super excited. Thank you, Leah. I appreciate you being here. And I'm sure that Miss Leah would love to have you on her show. It's called Let's Taco About It, and she basically has her podcast. And I'm sure that she would love to have you on there so she could, help reach more people who may be interested.
Absolutely, yes, I will be definitely open for that.
Hey, Mom, there's my mom. Say hi, Miss Montgomery.
Hey.
So it's good to have everybody here and really to really understand this groundbreaking opportunity that we're having before us to participate in the research in a way that's not going to have a negative effect in our program, but actually a positive effect, and try to help bring down the stigma. But again, hopefully provide some more information to medical professionals so that they can feel more comfortable about cannabis. And then, like I said, Dr. Montgomery also specializes in cannabis use disorder, and we're going to talk about that on a different show. So this is going to be her first. This isn't going to be her only time being here. So expect to see her again as a reoccurring guest to help us learn about a couple other different things. And I think cannabis use disorder is something that we should have a fair and honest conversation about as members of this cannabis community.
Well, thank you so much. I appreciate the excitement. I'm so, again, excited to be here. Love being on the platform. So I hope to get as many of you involved as possible. And as he mentioned, I will be back. So thank you so much for having me.
Yeah, I really appreciate that. So I like to ask everybody this question every Friday. What you have for dinner, Miss Dr. Montgomery?
That's a good question. I'll probably do like pasta or pizza or something that I'm not supposed to have.
I feel like he was listening to our content because I was like, I told my girl, I said, I think I'm having a pizza. Yeah, so Leah says she wants to talk to you because of her relationship to addiction services. So yeah, you and her are going to hit it up, and she's also from the Cincinnati area. So
nice. Okay,
yeah,
yes.
so I can't wait for you and her to connect because I think that'll be a good fit there. And so, and then like I said, if anybody is watching this on our replay, because we do have a replay on Facebook and YouTube, and like I said, feel free to reach out through the flyer. I'm gonna put the flyer back up on the screen before we go. And make sure if you can't get the link right now, I'm going to also put that link in the comments of this video so that you can get to it that way. Hold on one second, everybody. Let me just do my magic here. Uh-oh. I thought I had this already set up to do this, but it didn't. Anyway, I'll put the link in the description in the video, and you'll be able to get to it. And also, like I said, we've got this QRC code on the top. You can click on that with your phone, and then that'll take you right to it as well. And if all else fails, you just send me a message, and I'll just send it to you. You'll still get it. I believe cannabis use disorder is related to behavioral defects. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna let y'all get to that conversation on the next episode. Maybe you might want to come on the show that day as well, Leah. That would be nice because you haven't been on here yet. So maybe that might be a good time for you and her to, after y'all meet, for y'all to come on the show and talk together, because I think that would be some really good conversation. So let's start working something out. I also want to remind everyone that there is a virtual meeting tomorrow at 7:30. So go to ohiocannabislive.com/join now, and that will take you into the meeting. And it's just hang out, nothing too special. We're going to obviously talk about the event. So if you have some questions about the event, or you need help with planning for your hotel or anything like that, we'll certainly be able to discuss that during that time. And it just a relaxing atmosphere, and just having us hang out as patients and caregivers and just talk like we used to. We are going to start doing that once a month, and I'm going to try to shoot for the same time every month. So I'll work on that, fine-tune that for you. And then also, we'll be broadcasting live on Instagram starting next week. 420 Live Instagram. Whole nother show. All right, so what is everybody having for dinner before I go? Because I always have to ask everybody, what do y'all have for dinner? What y'all have for dinner? This screen is stuck on my screen. Don't you hate when stuff gets stuck and you can't see your screen? It's like, oh, Nobody's having nothing for dinner? I don't find it hard to believe. Skeptical of the new DSM categories for insurance companies to approve treatment and meds. Looking forward to hearing from Dr. Montgomery. Oh, manwich coming in. A manwich sandwich. Hey, you say it needs a manwich meal. I used to love watching that conversion. You know what? We had manwich last week. Tuna noodle casserole. Okay. I'm not a big tuna fan. I'm just not. I'm sure it's going to be very yummy. Last week, I think what you said, Lynette, was yummier. I think you had something else going on last week. And I just want to make sure I remind everyone, don't forget, there's going to be 25 mystery bags given out. 25. And in not all 25 bags will be a gas card for your car. And so make sure that you get your tickets now. Don't wait till the last minute. Get your tickets. They're only $10. And we'll make sure that you get one of them first 25 bags. And by the way, dinner is going to be roasted chicken with mashed potatoes and green beans and salad. That sounds great, doesn't it? Yeah, we're going to be eating good in the neighborhood. Okay, so you're having, wait a minute. Fitment seal flipper and Cobra Heart soup. Okay, that sounds like a meal of a soldier. Oh man! Hey, did you come in late, Nebula? Right, I had to watch it on the replay. Well, thank you everyone for being here. We will see you all next time. Make sure y'all hit that like, subscribe button, and thanks for being here. Peace. All right, we are waiting for this to stop.